morning, guys. Welcome to my full morning routine video. I made my bed. I also did some like folding of clothes and stuff that you guys didn't see. And then I've just done my skincare routine and I gua sha'd. And I don't gua sha every morning, but honestly I feel so good after I do. I need to remember to do that. Anyway, I've just had one of these headbands holding my hair back. It looks like this because we're actually going to straighten my hair, and if I did want to wear my hair curly, I would not have let it dry like this, so that's why it looks so rough. I would normally, if I wanted my hair straight, dry it from wet with my Dyson Airwrap, but I actually had an issue and my Dyson Airwrap broke, or at least the attachment that I use broke, which was so annoying. And I called up Dyson and they were really helpful. They said they would send me the attachment, but it is not in stock, so I'm waiting for that to come back in stock. So what I've been doing is letting my hair just air dry, and then if I want to straighten it, I've been using my straightener, which is actually not a straightener. It's a product I did a sponsorship with, gosh, probably like last year or something. And it's called like a Tymo straightening brush. This is obviously not sponsored, but I still have it and use it for my sponsorship. It's really easy, which I love. If you guys are wondering, I think I had a link, but honestly you can just get it at Walmart. Anyway, now my hair is all brushed out, I'm gonna add some heat protectant. And while I do my hair, I'm actually going to tell you guys about my plans for today. I tend to do at least one morning routine video per season, and I think it's nice because you guys can see how my routine changes. I do think I live super seasonally, so I do tend to do different things depending on the season. I don't do this every morning. I'm only doing this because I needed to, because I wash my hair. So today I want to go down and show you guys the pumpkin spice lattes I've been making at home. I have been trying different fall drinks from coffee shops around Ottawa, but honestly I love making them at home as well. And I am actually going out to a coffee shop later with a friend, but that's quite a bit later in the day, so I think I am gonna have a coffee this morning as well. And then I'm also gonna have some breakfast, and I haven't been doing this lately, but this is something I want to get back into doing. I want to go on a little walk just around my house, just a quick one to get some fresh air. And I think the thing is, like, if you guys watch my videos or you know me personally or you follow me on Instagram, where if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a ton of weekly Q&As over there, so it's been really fun, as well as sharing just sort of more like real-time stuff. Obviously YouTube videos take a bit longer to edit and get out. I like summer, and I particularly like Canadian summer, but I am a cold weather girl. I do not cope well in the heat. The hot weather doesn't suit me as much as the cold weather does, and yesterday it was hot, but it felt just like the vibes were autumnal, and I had such a good day. Anyway, it has been like 27, 28 degrees this week. It has been so hot, but that's what tends to happen in Ottawa. You get like some cold days at the beginning of September and you're like, oh my gosh, it's fall. And then halfway through September, you get some really hot days, and it's almost like a really brief second summer, I feel like. But it's cool because the leaves have been changing really nicely. We went paddleboarding last week, and it definitely wasn't peak fall leaves, but we got to see some beautiful fall leaves while still being in the water, which was really fun. And after we went paddleboarding, I just sort of like set my paddleboard out and read on my Kindle for ages, and it was awesome. I'm rambling a ton, but the reason I want to go on a walk in the morning is because I want to go before it gets hot. Honestly, this isn't a super early morning routine, so yeah, it's already 21 degrees. Then I think I'm going to do some journaling, and then I'm just going to show you guys how I start off my day. I always do emails to stay on top of things, and I like to plan out my day in my bullet journal. I always thought I was a nighttime writing person because I do definitely feel very creative and get a lot of creative work done at night. But yesterday, I've been trying to do this more. I actually did a writing sprint, or like, I feel like sprint isn't the right word for it because it is usually like an hour, if not slightly longer, but a writing session in the morning. And do you know what? It was so productive and I really liked it. So I think I'm going to do one of those again today. I've been really enjoying writing my book. And if you guys want to hear more about my writing and how I organize that and the projects I'm working on, I've been tempted to maybe do a couple videos about that because yeah, I think I've got some interesting stuff. So let me know if you guys want to know about it down below. Just while I'm doing the second half of my hair, I totally forgot to mention, one of the things I always do in my morning routine is I wake up and listen to a podcast. I find this keeps me off my phone because I'm listening to something on there, which is really useful because that is like one of my vices, is going on my phone in the morning. So this morning I'm listening to the Influence Community podcast, which I always talk about this on my Instagram Q&As. If you're a creator or you're interested in creating content, that is like the best podcast I've found For that, they mainly focus on Instagram, but I do think it's applicable and really useful for other platforms as well. And then also some other podcasts I love are Shameless Media. All of their podcasts are incredible, and I am going to do some cleaning later today, and I saw that they came out with a new podcast, so you know I'm going to put on my headphones and listen to that. I also really like Destiny Sidwell and Sarah Caroli's podcast. I think it's called Bookmarked. If you're into writing, the shit no one tells you about writing is like one of my all-time favorites. I also love Hot Girl Energy, The Wellness Cafe, and Prologues by Mary Skinner. So my hair is done, and I wanted to show you the cute pajamas I was wearing. These are from Cotton On. I got them like 2 years ago, and the thing I love about it, I find this buying from Australian brands in general, are the fabrics are so breathable. So although this is kind of like a cute autumnal pattern, it is very breathable, and I have worn this in like proper Australian summer, and it's still really, really nice and cool. We're gonna make some breakfast, and then we're gonna go on a walk. Hi guys, so I just got back from my walk. As you saw, I made an iced pumpkin spice latte, which I've just been enjoying, and I changed into some different clothes so I'm not as sweaty because I was really warm after that walk. I do think the intention of going on a walk earlier in the morning so it's a little bit cooler is great, but yeah, like I said, this is kind of the thing about the beginning of autumn. You do still get some really hot days. I hope this shows you can still be fully in the autumn spirit even if the weather isn't on the same level as you. And I'm really excited because Jake and I on the walk were just talking about this weekend. Like I said, we are going to this really fun fall event. We are doing this alpaca walk, and then on Sunday it is the autumn equinox or Marbon, so we're thinking of doing some like reset kind of organization, just cleaning our closets out for the new season, which would be really fun. And yeah, anyway, this is pretty much the end of my morning routine. I am just going to plan my day and then do some emails, which like I said earlier, I like to do to stay on top of stuff and know if I have anything coming up during the day, and then I might do a really quick writing sprint before I get into the rest of my day. So that is my autumn morning routine. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Let me know something autumnal you've been incorporating into your routine, whether it's an autumn read or just a activity or light a candle. Yeah, and if you like this video, please do like and please do subscribe because I'd love to see more of you guys, and there is so much more autumnal content coming. And in the cards of this video, which is here, I think, I have actually linked my autumnal vibes playlist. I have a playlist to get you in the mood for every single season because a lot of my content does tend to be seasonal, so if you want to check out that playlist, you can check that out up there. Watch some other fall content of mine, and otherwise hope to see you next time.